Hey y'all, it's me, Lynn Daniel, coming to you today. Here I am on the Buddy Zone channel. I'm studying. I'm doing another study with me session. So thank you for coming to study with me, you all. Okay, so I want to explain a little bit of what I did for the couple of days that you've been watching. I am revising an important document that is revisions are due Friday. And so I had already uh, started some revisions and but I have specific feedback that I'm working with. And so I have been like dissecting and doing small pieces of the revision. And so, yeah, um, small pieces, but yet very important pieces of the project. My mentor has a different way of studying or a different way of approaching this phase of the dissertation and writing process. It seems like a very solid and doable method. I tried it, but it felt a little bit cumbersome or something. So I abandoned it and went back to my old ways, which, may not be the highest form of revising a text, but it works. So what I am doing, I am taking the feedback that I have. I have a chart that was recommended to me to use for one part of the revision. So I've already filled in that chart with content that's appropriate for each category to answer the questions or the comments that were provided to me. And then after I did that, I just went through the text and started uh, closely reading the comments, highlighting some, circling some, going back in the text where the comments referred to, and was making some annotations there or cutting things out, adding details in or whatever that was necessary. But I still have a whole lot more to do. So maybe using a matrix for every piece of the revisions or every type of revision that is necessary. Maybe I should have just made a matrix or a spreadsheet. But as I said, that felt cumbersome to me because that's not my primary mode of writing or interacting with text. That doesn't mean it cannot work for a person who is not naturally inclined towards that. I may try it later, but for this, I just didn't try that. So you may want to consider making a matrix for every piece of revision that needs to be done. I only have a matrix for one piece of the revision that needs uh, data plugged into it. So, so yeah, that part has already been done. Another thing that my mentor, he really suggests that you do not search for content when you are writing. You should already have your content found, discovered, saved, or saved in your Google Drive or wherever you're saving it, in a cloud, or maybe if you need I like hard copies. So you have your hard copy. So I did that primarily throughout my writing phase. I did not hunt. Well, I did on certain occasions, especially like when I was cross-referencing texts, or if I was just being curious, which I have a tendency to get curious and then I'll start nosing in an author's other pieces of writing, and I may discover something. But my mentor said, don't do that when you are in the writing phase. There's a whole phase prior to writing where you do a discovery of all the text that you're going to use for your literature review and for your project. So the other day, I was being nosy and I discovered something, and then I wanted to get a copy of it. So, and then I think on my first day, I also found a copy and printed it. So, yeah, those two, I should not have done those in this step, but I did. So, yeah, I don't do that, but in a revision step, but oh well, I mean, unless you're going to set aside a day for discovery for your revision step, if you need that. I really didn't need it. I was just being nosy. So it kind of slows you down a little bit, but overall, I think it's going to end up helping me. So, oh well, I justified it. Um, let's see. So today I'm late. I'm an hour late. I was doing something else. I was engaged in a something important, but I wanted to come on. I was so tired. I said, well, maybe I shouldn't, but I need to stay accountable. So my chair said 15 to 20 minutes tonight, so I can hit that. I think I can do that tonight. Okay, so let's go. Thank you for joining me. I know this is a different type of live stream, you all, but there are many live streams for studying. Um, and I find them very helpful. Some of those live streams go 3, 4, 5, 6 hours where individuals are studying. They're like on a binge study schedule or whatever, or that may just be how they do it, but I'm not going that long. So today I am continuing with feedback comments, and I'm going in to mark and annotate and move around stuff. So that's what I'm doing today. I will be referring to some other documents that may help me to align all of this information in the in a better way, explain it in a better way than how I have explained it here. So that's what I'm doing tonight, okay? So thanks for joining me. All right, here we go. I can't get my folks on Instagram, guys. I don't know how to go into Instagram, but I've my people on Twitter, I've sent you out a link, and the people on Google, I've sent you out information too. But I just don't know how to go to Instagram, and I really, haven't taken the time to learn how to do that. So someone will have to share that with me. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Mm. encourage things to be. I don't know if I can study with royalty-free music on. You all want to hear some royalty-free music? In the background. Guys, I don't know if I can do that. We'll see. So you all won't be so bored stiff. What in the world is that? What? Gaming music. Royalty-free background music. Okay. I'll play some of that, I guess. Hi, thanks for joining. So right now I am just reviewing some documents, going over some note feedback that I received and making the necessary revisions. I'm playing a little music in the background for you all because I know it can get boring. It doesn't bother me. This is royalty-free music. So if you are studying and this is a distraction to you, you can mute the video. And if many of you say that it's a distraction, then I'll just turn it off. But right now, we're just kind of doing our studies with it on, okay? Okay, so. Motivation teaching. Dang, everybody is sexual misconduct investigation. Excuse me for this commercial break, but this is what happened when you click on good night. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is why you shouldn't be nosy during. Okay. Ah, there we go. Perfecto. Perfecto. That's him. Three phases. Generation, motivation, maintaining. Where is my document? I accidentally closed my freaking document. Excuse me. How the heck? Thank you for stopping by, you all. I know it's kind of late, but I have to get this in. So, I'm sleepy, but if I get it in 15 to 20 minutes, that's good enough, because that's really all I need to do anyway every day. It might take longer than that. Na, 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 na. The music has me dancing. That's not good. There it is. Take this one. All right. Qualitative. Figure. Stop. All right, Jewel, I think I'm getting ready to wind it down. So just a recap. So tonight I made notations. I read the comments are in the margins in blue, in case you want to, kind of see what I'm doing. I made some notations more so than annotations. I just noted my answers to these questions. So that's a form of annotating. I answered some of the questions that were asked of me in the document. I rewrote some of the research questions, but I don't feel finished with those. I'm gonna have to really, oh my gosh, this is not fun. I hope I'm not overthinking this stuff, but I think it's supposed to feel more natural in the flow of the question. So I'm kind of not in the methodology or in the format or structure, but I'm talking about in how the questions should move to produce an outcome, I guess. I don't know, guys. I'm no expert. I'm just in the process of doing this, and I'm just sharing it with you all. That's all. As you can see, I have lots more. I have 2 pages, 3, 4. I did these. This one I worked on. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I think there was one up here that I partially. So I still have like 8 pages of revisions. I'm gonna have to really hit them hard, like, oh my goodness. Oh. Tomorrow we're testing at school. We're testing Friday, so I can't take off. So I'm gonna have to hit them real hard tomorrow night and Friday night, and then they're due Friday. So have to come straight home and hit them hard. So, all right, you all. That's my session for tonight. I'm done. I feel like I need to just go crawl in the bed and go to sleep. Thank you all for stopping by, okay? I appreciate it. Be blessed. Bye.